What's up guys, MrVerry here, and today I'm going to be taking on Victory Road, and as you go by each of these people, they make sure that you have the proper badge to pass through. And of course I already have all the badges, so that won't be a problem. Rainbow badge. And then we gotta surf onward. And I need the soul badge, which... And I'm guessing it's... Wow, the slowpoke, huh? That's interesting. My Pokemon, is at a little bit of low health, but we should be fine getting through Victory Road. And that's the Marsh badge. It's pretty neat that there's Slowpokes here. I assumed it would be, tentacles, you know, but, guess that's not the case. So, I'm gonna put someone else out first, as, he's kinda at lower health, and I don't know what we will be encountering here. Oh, decent level. And I know that there's higher level Pokemon once we actually get into Victory Road. Obviously, this is a pretty decent level Fearow. Hopefully I can drop it with one Psychic. Close, but not quite. However, defeating the Pokemon here is certainly worth doing. There is a lot of experience to be had, certainly. And you need the Earth Badge to pass, and obviously we have it. And on to Victory Road we go. So inside the cave, sorry about that guys, the Pokemon are quite a bit stronger. And unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of, Ultra Balls and stuff. I should have stocked up first. But, if there's any really cool Pokemon that I don't have already that I can encounter here, I'll buy some when I get to the Elite Four, and catch them on my way back through. Now, you have to move, obviously those certain boulders to certain areas, or at least you have to be able to pass through them if I remember correctly. And you can see that although Mr. Mime does have the experience booster, you do get quite a bit of experience coming through here. And Psybeam should be able to drop Onix, because Onix has pretty low special defense, so we won't waste our Psychics on Onix. Oh, I see, you need to push the, that's pretty simple. So, obviously, I have to activate Strength, and I use Psychic on him since he's 46 just to ensure that he dies. Faints, sorry, Pokemon lingo. And there's going to be a battle like every 4 steps here. Luckily, since Machoke is a fighting type, we will use Psybeam to drop him, which worked pretty well. So we use Strength. And of course, I was waiting for our good friend Zubat to show up. And while Mr. Mime is very close to 51, I'll wait to use any of the PP of my moves on a, you know, a stronger Pokemon. Oops. Hehe. And that barrier should be down now, and it is. Almost went back out. That would have been a nightmare. I would have had to do it all over again. And we're gonna push this boulder ahead too. Oh shit, fucking A. Oh well. Now that one's stuck. But this is gonna be a battle with a cool trainer who should have a variety of Pokemon. And that's another nice thing, is there's a bunch of cool trainers on the way to the Elite Four. To kind of pump up your Pokemon a little bit. And she sends out a Persian, which, you know, psychic attacks are going to be normal too, and most normal type Pokemon have, like, average to good special defense, so... But he ends up taking it out in one hit, so that worked out well. And hits level 51. So that's pretty nice. And sending out Vulpix, and I saw that my Blastoise was awful close to reaching level 50, so we'll surf on Vulpix and get him up to 50 with the rest of the party. Although Dragon Lord is 55, I think only my the Zapist or Zapdos is level 51. But I'm going to try to level up the birds a little bit too, as they can be pretty useful against certain gyms. However, due to it really sucks that they're all flying types. I mean, obviously they're birds, so they're going to be flying types, but due to the fact that they are all flying types, they have some pretty bad weaknesses while taking on the Elite Four. And this looks like it's going to be mostly a fire type trainer. So we'll keep Blastoise up and get him some significant experience here. Oh yeah, definitely. It's nice when they send out higher evolutions because, you know, he can take them out with ease and still get a bunch of experience. And I did grind up my Pokemon a little bit. Ooh, a Marowak. That's pretty cool. We'll see if a Psybeam won't drop him immediately. And it doesn't. He uses False Swipe. And we'll see if we can catch him in one Ultra Ball, hopefully. And we do successfully. So that's awesome. And we'll name him Waka. And I'm not sure which is where, but we'll go for the top one. And I believe that contained Dragon Claw, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it did. Well, that's pretty cool. And obviously I can teach this to Dragon Lord. And that's something that should be considered. I'm not sure. I think I'd want to keep Ice Beam. I might actually ditch Wing Attack, as Dragon Claw is a little bit more powerful. However, I think Flying might have the better type advantages. So, I don't know. I'm going to see how getting through the Elite Four is. Maybe I'll give him Dragon Claw when I get to Lance. I'm not totally sure yet. And, of course, we run into Marowak again. And since Psybeam didn't finish him off, we'll... Ooh, wow, Psychic didn't either. Shit, I should have just used 2 Psybeams. I figured Psychic would take him down. Damn. And we got another cool trainer. And depending on what types this cool trainer uses, we're gonna... And he brings out Raticate first, so we can't really tell what type of trainer he is. We'll see if one solid Psychic will drop Raticate. And it does, giving Mr. Mime a bunch of experience. And it looks like he's going to be using Water-type Pokemon, so this is a good chance for us to level up the Zapist, or Zapdos. And I'll show you my Rain Dance and Thunder technique. And this is a really nice technique when fighting Water-type trainers. Although it does pump up their water moves a little, his Thunder will never miss for 5 turns. So, you can basically deal massive amounts of damage without having to worry. Unfortunately, this trainer doesn't have purely water types, so... But I do have Drill Peck, which does pretty heavy damage as well, so hey. And... he's bringing out Charmeleon, who I can deal. And the rain does make his moves hit a little less hard, so this actually worked out in my advantage. And Thunder will still land, dealing heavy damage. And Charizard will be weak to the Thunder, so this will actually work out well. and just ran through his whole team. And almost got Zapdos to full level. So I could go back down and get that other, that other TM there, but I'm not really too worried about it. And since there's a shitload of rock types here, I think I'm going to put Tanker out front so he can get the proper experience he needs. And we need to move this. Ooh, and there's a Primeape, of course, once I bring him out. And we'll use one Surf. That shouldn't take him out. So we should be able to nab up Primeape with a Great Ball here for Lucky. And we do. And we'll name him Piggy. So I've only got one Great Ball left, leaving me a little hopeless on catch. And of course, as soon as I bring him out, you know, none of the Pokemon types that I want to come out. But I use a Hydro Cannon to finish off Golbat quickly. And we got a Geodude, but he's kind of a low level, so I'm not going to waste my PP on him while I'm getting through here. And that dude looks like he's gonna have all fighting types, so I should probably bring out one of my birds or Mr. Mime. And I'll probably take out him, the Zapist, to get some experience real quick. And probably throw in Mr. Mime as well, as he's got lower stats compared to the legendaries. Even though the legendaries are lower levels, their stats are already really nice. So he should be able to do some good damage with a Drill Peck. And he finishes off Machoke immediately, which is good. Going to level 52, gaining a pretty good amount on his stats. And he's sending out Machop. So I'm going to send out Mr. Mime to get some experience. And the Psybeam will destroy them. Even got a critical hit, which, you know, isn't even needed. And he pulls out Machoke. And I might grind my Pokemon a little bit more before I go take on the Elite Four, just to make it, you know, cut and dry, but we shall see. We'll see what level they are by the time I make it there. I know this is a little bit of a journey there. I know it's not, like, super crazy, but it is, you know, it takes a little bit of time. And I'm not wasting my time with those lower evolutions by wasting moves on them. I just don't see a point in that. It's such a small amount of EXP for the amount of time it takes, you know? And that dude looks like a bird catcher or an electric type user. One or the other. So we'll send Mime out first, as he's really close to his level, and I'm not sure what kind of Pokemon trainer he is. Oh, nope, he's a juggler, which means he'll use Psychic types, unfortunately. But with Psychic and Psybeam, even though it's not going to be very effective, it should drop them pretty quick. Unfortunately, he confuses Mr. Mime. So I'm going to switch out to Tanker, as he's got the black glasses and Bite. And he's close enough to a level where even if he gets half the experience, he'll level anyway. So he gets 52, gaining a decent amount of special attack, which is good. And I'll keep Tanker out, as he's really close to leveling again. So I made a Tibia video recently. However, the lag and the denial of service attacks have been really crazy lately, so I died and, you know, lost a good amount of experience and a good amount of money. You know, my blessings cost me 110k every time. So I'm taking a little break from Tibia until they get their shit together and get the servers correct. And in the meantime, I do plan on posting, you know, other games that won't be fucking up. So, and obviously I'm just running through this team using Bite with the black glasses, getting my tanker some much needed experience. And I could have taken him on, but Mr. Mime is pretty low on moves right now, so kind of waiting on that. Probably gonna bring him out and get him some experience. And of course, we run into a tamer who, and we're gonna use Surf and then probably finish him up with a Strength. Nope, Surf finished him immediately, so. And he's bringing out Golduck. It's a Psychic type, so we'll keep Tanker out as he's Water and Psychic. And, ooh, Bite wasn't very effective. Huh, that's weird. Well, we'll finish him off with a Strength, anywho. Alright, and forward we go. And this guy asks if Victory Road is too tough, which, as you guys have seen so far, it's been pretty easy. And we know what to do with the Psychic types. Hopefully he flinches. Instead he uses Encore, which just makes me use the same move, and Bite's super effective, so hey, I'm fine with that. And we'll go and grab up this Pokeball, which contains Hail. So we've gotten Hail, Sandstorm, and Dragon Claw already. There's a lot of TMs in here. And we'll use a Strength real quick, because that'll take out Zubat, get us a little bit of experience, as he's pretty close to leveling. And okay, so we can't get over there yet, and we can't put anything on the pedestal, and use a Surf to get Tanker level 52 real quick, which we do so successfully. So bringing out Articuno. Certainly get him some experience, and we don't know where that needs to go yet. Rumors of a child prodigy. And he brings out Executor, so awesome choice choosing Articuno, as Ice Beam will do very nice damage. And you can see I taught Articuno, and he's bringing out Electrode. So we'll bring out Mr. Mime real quick. I taught Articuno Aerial Ace. She already knew Ice Beam. And I also taught Steel Wing. So that's a good, decent move set. I tried to teach the Pokemon I wanted to use the most a decent amount of moves. And unfortunately, Full Electrode gets the Spark off, but he is still confused. The Light Screen helped him quite a bit. About to bring out Arcanine. So we'll throw Tanker out there to use a nice Surf on him. And you can see the trainers on Victory Road have much, much nicer Pokemon. And unfortunately, okay, the light screen's down. If he didn't have that light screen up, that Surf would have taken him out immediately. That's why Mr. Mime is so nice as a Pokemon, that you can use Light Screen and Reflect so that both special and physical moves deal less damage. And we use the Ice Beam for a critical hit and super effective. Bringing out Cloyster. So we'll see if we can get Zapdos a little more experience here with a Thunder. And it misses, unfortunately. So we'll try another Thunder, and we land it. So this should take him out. And it does just that. So we claim our prize of 1 max revive, which should come in handy when facing the Elite Four. And Ice Beam only has a limited number of PP, so we're not going to use all that up yet. And that is where we need to get this. So we're going to do that. In the meantime, getting mobbed on by Pokemon, but it'll be alright. So we're just kicking this boulder. And you gotta be kinda gentle with it toward here. You don't want to fuck up and get it in a wall and then have to go down the floor and redo this whole thing. That's just a pain in the ass. So, and we get Overheat, which is a really, really kick-ass fire move. I'll certainly be teaching that to one of my Pokemon, and hopefully I don't have to redo this if I go down. I probably should have just gone down first. That was an accident. Because I knew this guy was here, and I also saw a Pokeball down here. If I do have to redo that, whatever, it's not a huge deal, but just a little bit of a pain in the ass. So he brings out Charmeleon. Obviously, Articuno is not a good matchup, so we take out our Tanker, our Blastoise, to use Surf, and luckily, even with a smoke screen, it lands. So I assume, hopefully this guy's not going to have all fire types, and he doesn't. He's got a Lapras as well. So we will bring out our Zapdos to get some experience on that Lapras, and Thunder lands with only 70% accuracy. A lucky hit. And he's bringing out Lickitung now, so really any Pokemon would be a good choice, as I don't really have any Pokemon with a fighting type. That's my only real weakness in my team at this point, I would say. So we use Steel Wing just to see how it does. Not too bad, but not too great. And it has a chance of heightening my defense, I believe. So that's nice. And we take him out fairly easy. And I believe we can move that rock to the proper place, but I'm not going to worry about that. Honestly, I would say my favorite, and unfortunately I do have to move that fucking thing back, but it's alright. Like I said, I probably didn't get everything in here, and forgive me for that, but I'm really just trying to get through here and get to the Elite Four. And I had a feeling it would do that, but I did want to at least fight most of the trainers in here, as, you know, trainers do get better experience, and you want to fight the trainers in order to get through here. So we're going to have to kick this shitty fucking boulder across here. And we run into a Golbat. I think that's worth using one Ice Beam up to get that nice experience, as it gives 1,000 experience. Yeah, this is certainly a really nice place to level your Pokemon if you haven't beaten the Elite Four. After you've beaten the Elite Four, you can go to the Cerulean Cave to level your Pokemon. And I believe that you have to do that to progress through here. And we still gotta go take down that girl just south of us, which is what I'm going to do now. Of course, after I explore the area a little bit first. Okay. There's a few rocks around. So she proclaims that trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Fair enough, I'll give you that. So we'll use a Steel Wing. See how that does on Clefairy. It actually does pretty good. And Cosmic Power raises her defense and special defense. She uses Double Slap, which doesn't do shit. So we'll use an Aerial Ace. Unfortunately, she used Full Restore, but Aerial Ace should still deals pretty decent damage. And the Double Slap luckily misses, and we use another Aerial Ace and take out Clefairy. Looks like she's got a host of cute Pokemon. And of course it tries to use Sing to put me to sleep. And Steel Wing does pretty significant amount of damage. Uses the rollout, which is super effective, but still take him out with just about no problem. And a Persian comes out, a little bit of a stronger foe, so we'll use Ice Beam for the heavier damage. And we get a crit hit, which takes it out immediately, leveling up Articuno to 51. And a nice little stat boost is given. And taking out Dugong. So we're going to bring out the Mighty Zapist, or Zapdos, and of course Thunder fucking misses, so the Aurora Beam hits. And this is what we have to be careful of, and that's why Rain Dance is so nice, is because the first trainer, Lorelei or whatever, is an Ice and Water type trainer, and using Rain Dance and then consistent, and we're gonna and then using Thunder consistently has been my method of defeating them very easily, and it does work well. So I use Fire Spin to get the consistent damage going. Even while I'm asleep, she's gonna take that damage, so unfortunately it uses Soft Boil to heal, and it's got a shitload of health. And it just got freed from Fire Spin. So this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Hopefully I'll wake up here shortly. And I do. And the Flamethrower lands. And she's just going to keep using Minimize and getting her her evasiveness up. And uses Soft Boiled, which sucks. And I'm hoping we can burn it. Unfortunately, we're not having much luck with that yet. And we're going to miss, which gives Chansey more of a chance to heal. If I have to run this thing out of fucking moves, I'm going to be pissed. Oh my god, this is just hopeless. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not wasting all of his fucking flamethrowers on this shitty Pokemon. So I'm going to bring out a Pokemon that packs a little more punch. And we're going to use an Ice Beam, and unfortunately it misses due to all of Chansey's Minimizes. And we're going to drop Shockwaves, as they will hit every time. Oh my god, but the damage is just fucking dreadful. And she puts him to sleep too. So I'm going to use Mr. Mime, as he's got soundproof, which means he can't be put to sleep. And one more Psychic and she's down if it lands. And of course it fucking doesn't land, so she uses Soft Boiled. God damn it. This is really annoying. So now I'm gonna have to go through all my Pokemon's PP just to fucking take this thing down. Oh my god. And I don't even know how many Soft Boileds it gets. Alright, I got a different strategy. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave on this piece of shit. And it's spamming, it's soft-boiled now. And it's got half my fucking team asleep, so this is just annoying. I'm gonna stop recording till I kill this. Alright, so we beat Chansey, finally, after a gruelingly long battle. Wow, what an annoying fucking Pokemon. So, I'm gonna use up some of my fresh waters to, get the team healed up a little. And unfortunately, a lot of them have, kinda had their, you know, their shit used up, which really does suck, but, what can you do? So, I'm gonna put out the sleeping Pokemon first, so that I can just get them unasleep by spamming moves in battle. I mean, that's the idea. And, of course, against a Pokemon that's not going to beat the shit out of them with a type advantage. Alright, we'll go for this. I don't think Machop's going to do too crazy much damage. He's going to do a little, but, of course, he's going to spam Seismic Tosses, which... And he flies up high, and then drops him immediately. So that worked out alright, I guess. And I might see if I just have Awakenings. And I do. I've got 4, so I'm just going to use those up real quick. I didn't think I had any. And we're going to use one more fresh water on our homie Phoenix, and he needs to catch up a little. He hasn't really gotten any experience yet. And of course he brings out Kingler. God, I have just been terrible at predicting what these guys are going to bring out. And I think he's got at least one Thunder left, hopefully. And he does. Hopefully it lands, and it does. And of course we have a trainer who's going to use a ton of water types, so we'll bring out Dragon Lord to feast on him with a little bit of some Shockwave spam. As our Zapdos is already out of Thunders, unfortunately. This would have been an ideal trainer to use Rain Dance with and just run through. Luckily, while Shockwave is half of Thunder's power, it also has absolutely no chance of missing, so what it lacks in strength, it makes up for in accuracy. And he brings out Blastoise, a familiar friend. And he uses Rain Dance, which would have been very convenient if I had Zapdos out, as he would have just dropped Thunder and destroyed Blastoise. And eventually, once I make a little more money, I'll be able to buy more TMs from the game corner and give my guys the moveset that's ideal for them. And we still have Phoenix out, or our Moltres, which is what we want. Like I said, he's got to catch up in levels a little bit, so hopefully we run into some grass types, perhaps some, and we do. Awesome. How about that? And he does have his, and he's the perfect Pokemon for grass types. He's got both flying and fire, so either way they're getting dropped. And the Flamethrower's just eating him up, providing a decent amount of experience. Flamethrower is like the fire equivalent of Thunderbolt. It's a really powerful fire move that never misses, so you gotta love that accuracy. Well, it does have a chance of missing if the opponent has used Minimize or Smokescreen or something, but If that isn't the case, then it won't miss. And he's gonna bring out as her last little tiny Pokemon, a Paris. So we'll go ahead and fly. Which was a good choice. And of course, a million Zubats. So we kick the boulder down. I'm not sure if that means we should drop down too. I guess we will. Oh, yes it does, because we need to move this over there to get through. And we get a pretty high level Machoke, so we'll go ahead and drop him with a couple fly. Or just one. That works too. And I think we just need to move it straight over, and that is all we need to do, so... With that said, we will use Strength. And onward we go. And when we get up there, there's going to be two cool trainers to fight. Beefing up our Pokemon a little bit more. So while Victory Road isn't too big, you can see that it is long and tedious. And we've got a team battle. And I think Mr. Mime and... Okay, so Mr. Mime... Actually, I don't have Mr. Mime out, which is unfortunate, but we'll go with this team and see how they do. Obviously, they're not going to do the... Wow. That legendary power, though. So we'll finish them off. Giving both Phoenix and the Zapist some much needed experience. And giving us some more gold. And he should be pretty close to leveling. Let's see what he has to say. So we can teach a Pokemon Double Edge. And we're gonna check my Pokemon's moves real quick. And he's got Fly, Agility, and Fire Spin. And I think I'm gonna teach him Double Edge. It's got 120 attack and perfect accuracy, so that's good. And we have made it to the Pokemon League. So I don't know if you go this way. Nope, other way. I saw it too. I'm a dummy. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't and you enjoy the content I produce. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed.